Welcome to another video game collection video. Today I will be showing off my Nintendo GameCube video game collection. The Nintendo GameCube was a great console and still is to this day. Even if it didn't sell as well as the competition, it nonetheless had some brilliant and timeless classic games for it. Please enjoy this collection video. First on our list is Super Mario Sunshine. Following that is 007 Agent Under Fire. The next game on our list is Animal Crossing, the first in a series that is now quite successful and has been made for multiple successive Nintendo consoles like the DS, Wii, and 3DS. Next up on our list is Pikmin, followed by Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2 Rogue Leader, a really fun game that really captures the spirit of the original Star Wars trilogy and its epic space battles. I myself haven't even finished this game yet. It's not an easy game by any stretch of the word, but it's still really fun and worth owning in your collection. The Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventures. This is a GameStop used copy. 4 Swords Adventures was, I think, the second but first home console multiplayer Zelda game. It has a very Link to the Past feel to it, but you can play with other people and even connect to Game Boy Advance, which is pretty cool. It's a fun game. Next up on our list is Tales of Symphonia, a great RPG game. The GameCube unfortunately didn't have that many notable RPGs, but it did have the Tales of Symphonia, and Tales of Symphonia is a great one. It'll suck a lot of hours of your time, but it is definitely worth it. It has a beautiful anime art style, unforgettable characters, a simple yet fluid and fun combat system, and level up system. Next up on our list is Mario Kart Double Dash. Mario Kart Double Dash is my favorite Mario Kart game of all time. I just love for lack of a better word, the gimmick of being able to have two people on a kart at once to be able to team up or fight against just other people. It has a great Grand Prix mode, a great battle mode. It's just an all-around fantastic racing game. It's my favorite in the Mario Kart series. Here you have The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, as well as The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest. You already know I absolutely love this game, so to hear more about that, go watch my Nintendo 64 collection video. But this released with the never-before-released at the time Master Quest, which rearranged some of the dungeons and made it a little bit harder. Some of the dungeons were a little bit harder, which was good for veteran players. Moving on. The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. This game is a fantastic Zelda game, and just a fantastic game, period. The Wind Waker was somewhat derided when it came out because of its more cartoon look, but over time people have embraced this change. The Wind Waker definitely stands as one of the best in the series. I loved this game. Even if I wasn't so fond of the Triforce quest, I still really enjoyed the sailing, and thought it had some incredible, timeless boss battles and dungeon designs, some of which put past Zelda games to shame. I loved The Wind Waker then and now. Next up on our list is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I might even be in the minority, but I like Twilight Princess even more than The Wind Waker, at least by a stretch. At least if we're just talking about the original. The HD re-release is a bit of a different story. Twilight Princess, I honestly think, is one of the best Zelda games ever made. I loved the gritty, realistic, yet beautiful and still at times whimsical art style that looked like a graphic novel of sorts. I thought it had arguably the best dungeon design that the Zelda series has ever seen. The gameplay is as good as Zelda's ever been. The boss battles were truly epic, even if a bit easy, and I'll be honest, I might be in a minority, but I actually really enjoyed Wolf Link. I thought it added a nice change of pace and added quite a bit of variety to the game, particularly with Midna on his back and her using the powers to kill many of the Twilight Beasts. Horseback combat returns in Twilight Princess and is greatly expanded upon from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. All in all, Twilight Princess is a fantastic game. I'll probably go more in depth with that another day. Now getting to my absolute favorite Nintendo GameCube game of all time, none other than the glorious Metroid Prime, made by Retro Studios, which was basically an unknown company at the time. This was the first game to take Metroid into the third dimension, and it did so flawlessly. Metroid Prime really makes you feel like Samus Aran like never before as you explore this mysterious alien planet known as Talon 4. Exploring, discovering the secrets of this world, fighting bosses, and of course, cleansing it of the evil that has corrupted it. Metroid Prime has a control scheme that, well, might seem weird at first, but seems second nature once you get used to it, and I wouldn't have this game any other way. This is unquestionably my favorite exclusive GameCube game. I could go on and on about how much I love Metroid Prime's boss battles, the atmosphere, the visual design, the music. Everything about this game is just terrific, and I definitely plan to do a more in-depth review of this game in the future. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes is the last game on our Nintendo GameCube games list. I really like Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, but I definitely don't rank it as high as the first Prime game. It's a lot harder, and I like the light world, dark world dichotomy, although it can get a little bit tedious, particularly near the end of the game where you have to collect all the keys to get to the final level. All in all, though, it still looks great, sounds great, has terrific atmosphere. It's obviously it's a lot harder, but the Wii version of this game I actually prefer because the control scheme, as well as the fact that they did tone down the difficulty a little bit. All in all, this is my Nintendo GameCube collection video. I generally place my favorite games near the bottom, but the ones on the top are still great. That has been my Nintendo GameCube games collection video. My next collection video will be for a handheld system, none other than the Nintendo 3DS. Look forward to that one, and I will see you later. Bye!